Good morning, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Monday, August the 13th, 2018, a very rainy Monday, I might add. And I decided it just might be fun to sit outside in the rain and do this segment because it's one of those days where I just felt like dressing down and not doing a whole lot of anything. You know, every so often we've got to just have that time where we don't have to be on. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'll give you an example. When I worked at Last Days Ministries with Melody Green, I was on the editorial staff of the Last Days magazine and the World Changer newsletter. I was one of the writers, staff writers for that. And we used to have editorial meetings at her house, in her living room. The reason why we did that is because she was just walking distance from the campus, and it was just a nice change of pace to get out of the administration building and head on over to Mel's. She always had chocolate chip Milano cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and we always sat and drank coffee. And I remember the first time I went in to see Mel, and, you know, being such a high-profile person as she was, the widow of Keith Green, you know, going and just meeting her was kind of like an exciting thing for me anyway. And then getting chosen to work on her staff like that was even more exciting. But I remember that I went over there the first time I went over to Mel's house, and there she was in sweatpants and a T-shirt and no makeup and her hair tied back in a ponytail. And I'm thinking, wow, this is Melody Green, the high-profile Melody Green. Wow, this is kind of strange to see her like this. But then I very quickly learned that she was just an ordinary person. And I remember sitting and having a chat with her one day, and I said, Mel, you know, on one of those times that we went and had an editorial meeting, I went on in and after everybody had left and she and I were finishing our coffee, and I said, Mel, you know, one thing I really appreciate is I like coming over here and seeing you like this. No makeup and just, you know, casual. I said, it's so nice to just see you real like this. And she said, Jeannie, you have no idea when you are as high profile as I am and my family was, and this big, huge ministry that we're doing here, this worldwide impacting ministry. She said, I have to be on all the time. She said, dressed up and made up, and I'm always getting invited to speak places, go on TV, all these things, and I have to be on all the time. She said, if I could be home and be real and just hanging with my girls and then getting together with the editorial staff and just be me, she said, that's what I like the best. And I thought, wow, how much is that in our lives, that there are different places and experiences that we have where we have to be on all the time. Isn't it, sorry about that, I think we got disconnected there for a second, but isn't it nice when we could just be real? So today I decided, you know what, it's raining, it's kind of cool out, this is nice, it's a little bit of a break. Why don't I just do a dress down Monday? So that's what I decided to do. So go be real and go be a blessing to somebody today. Show your true colors of your realness to somebody without being on. Take somebody that you know that you really need to go be real with and go be a blessing to them, okay? Make sure you do that, and you might end up being the only one who is. You might end up being the only one who's real with them today, so remember that also. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeanne Sigler. Don't forget to do that, and also don't forget to tune into some real music where it's always on, but in a good way. WRMZ.org. I love you all very much. I'll see you tomorrow for Tuesday's edition, and maybe by then this rain will stop falling. But you know what? We needed it so much. It's really quite nice. God bless you. I love you. I'll see you. And that's no phony baloney statement. That's a real fact. I love you. See you tomorrow.